Hello everyone. Today we are going to build a drag and drop matching game in Flutter in order to understand draggable and DragTarget widgets. For that, I have set up a basic project and made it available in my GitHub repository. The link is shared in the description below. The game will be a simple matching game where you'll match the logo with the company name. For this, I'm using Font Awesome Icons package to get logos of various tech companies. So let us begin. First, let us build a module class to hold our logo and company names. Now, let us make a list of few items. List item model items init state. Let us make a new function init game. So first this will initialize items. Items is equals to item model icon let's say Google name Google. So let us duplicate this few more times. Okay, so we need to build two columns of data, one with logos and one with names of the company, and both columns should be in random order. So we need to make two copies of this. Let us make another list items 2, and here let's make items 2 is equal to list item model dot from items. So this will make a copy of items. Finally, let us dot shuffle and dot shuffle. So let us shuffle items and items 2, and in init state let us call init game. Okay, now so let us build our two columns. For that we need a row with two columns. So let us wrap this by row, and in column 1 the children should be, let's say, items dot map item, then return. What do I return? First column should be icon dot icon dot to list. So let us give this color dot red, and let us give this a size of, let's say, 60, and null because we have not restarted after initializing the state. So let's hot restart. Okay, so we have the logos of different companies. Maybe let us wrap this. Let us use curly brace here instead of arrow notation, and this should be that to list here, and here should be this much. Okay, so this will be return. Let us wrap this with container margin 8.0 margin. Okay, so let's make this a little bit less, 50. Fine. Now again, let us build a second column. Let us make a duplicate of this. Put an special here, and instead of icon here, what we'll do is text item dot name. We'll print the name, and container should color red. Height, let's say 80. Height 50. Width 100. Okay. Alignment center. Okay. Now let us install this. Text style, color white, font weight bold, font size, let's say 18.0, and let us give this a padding 16.0 padding. Good. Now, okay, so we are done rendering the items. Now we need to make each of the logos in the first column a draggable item, and each of the company names in the right column a drag target, because we'll drag the logo from here to the name of the company. So let us do that. Let's make this icon let's wrap this icon with draggable. Okay, and draggable requires couple of attributes. Feedback should be same. Icon start icon, color start red, size let's say 50 again. Okay, so we can drag the same item, see, and child when dragging. So while dragging, child when dragging, let's say same icon, instead of icon but color, let's say gray, size 50. This way when I drag, the widget I see here is this gray icon, so that I know that this is the one I'm dragging. Okay, and finally we need a drag data. Data is what data we want to transfer to target. So this should be our item. So if we put item here, then the type of this draggable will be item model. Okay, fine. Now we should make this a drag target, everything in the right side. So let us wrap this container with new widget, drag target, so it should receive item model, and instead of child here will be a builder, and builder will take context, items, and items. This should return this. Okay, and we need a couple of other attributes like on will accept. For now this will receive an item. Let's say for now we'll accept any items. Return true on accept. So here also we'll receive an item. So this is the function that will be called if someone drops the item in this target. So here let's say if item dot, okay, this should be, let's make this received item. Okay, so if item dot value equals received item dot value, then if these two are true, then we have accepted the answer. So what we do is set state, let us remove items dot remove received item 2 dot remove item. So if we accept, we remove it. So let's say we drag here, nothing happens, but if we drag to Facebook, okay, it is removed, so that we have accepted. Let us also keep the score. Let's say score, let's make it score equals to 0. Okay, and let's display the score at the top. So this is a row. Let us again wrap this with column, and let's give here text score. Okay, dollar score, or let's instead let us use rich text. Rich, here we provide text span, children, list of text span, text should be score, and next text span text should be dollar score, and this should be, let us style text style color start green, weight start bold, font size let us make it 30.0. okay, so this is null. Let us hot restart. This should be 0, and here if we accept the answer, we say SURE score, we increase the score by 10, and if we do not accept the answer, let's say we set state minus equals to 5, we decrease 5 from the score. So let us check. Instagram, okay, plus 10. This is not Google, this is not Facebook, this is not LinkedIn, okay, sure, this is Twitter, and this is Google, this is Facebook, this is LinkedIn. Wow. So this is how we can do drag and drop. But let us still add some more features, like when we drag this over here, we do not see whether or not it is accepting. So let us give some feedback so that user knows that we are accepting the dragged item. To do that, let us create a new field in item model. Let's make this bool accepting. Okay, and here we give it a default value, accepting equals to false. All right, and in this container, let's say if we are accepting dot accepting, then let's make rate dot save, let's make it 300. okay, if we are accepting. And in order to say we are accepting an item, what we need to do is we need to do this here. Okay, we need to return true, that's okay, but what we need to do is we need to change set state dot accepting equals to true. Okay, and when we accept an item, we need to do item dot accepting is equals to false. And also let us hot restart so that this error goes. Also on leave, if user does not drop it there, if they do not drop it there, then also we need to set state accepting false. So let us check. When I drag this, okay, it shows me that okay, it is accepting. Okay, see, if I don't drag it here, it's gone. If I leave it here, it's gone. So we can give a feedback that it is accepting the widget. So finally we can do this, wow, this. Okay, so we are almost done with our game. We can drag and drop and we can see if it's matching or not matching, and we can decrease and increase the score accordingly. So finally we need two things: to give the feedback when game is over and to allow users to create a new game. So let us place a button down here at the end, raised button, child text, okay, on pressed, init game, and set state. Okay, so also text color white. Great. Okay, so we can begin the new game by clicking here. So also you need to check game over. And initially it's false. Okay, let us hot restart this because we changed the state. And here let's check if game over, only then we display this. Okay, and somewhere here what we do is if items dot length equals 0, game over equals to true. Okay, and finally instead of this column, here if game is over then we show the score, but we do not show this row. If not game over, only then we show this score, we show the game. Okay, if game over, we also show text over. Let us style this text style red, bold, font size let's say 24.0. let's give it this. Let us again hot restart. Okay, this is not supported in older version of SDK. Let me just increase the SDK constraint. Finally, so let us try Google, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Game over. So I can do new game. Great. There is still one mistake I need to correct. See, all the items are rendering in same order in the left and right side. This is because I copy pasted the left and right row and I forgot to change the items. So this is also items and this is also items. Let's make this items too. Okay, so now they are in random order. So each time we restart, they are in random order. See, Twitter, Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Game over, new game. Finally, so we are done with our project. If we see now, so here we have a draggable widget that we can drag. It requires 3 attributes: data, that is the data will be dropping to our drag target, and feedback, that is what is shown below the pointer while we are dragging. Child is the child that is normally shown, and child when dragging is when we are dragging the item what is shown in the original place. Okay. Finally, in the drag target widget, there are a couple of functions that we need to implement. The first one is on will accept. So when user drags some item over it, we need to decide whether or not we are accepting that item. Okay, so here if we return true, then we are accepting the item. If false, then we are not accepting the item. For this game, we are accepting any items, but later when it is dropped, we are checking whether or not it's correct. On leave, so instead of dropping, if the user goes away from the drag target, then this function is called. We need to do something if we want to. And finally, on accept, so if user drops the item in the target, then what to do? Here we are checking whether the received item is correct. Then we are removing the item from our state, increasing the score, and if it is incorrect, then we are decreasing the score. So this is how easy it is to use draggable and drag target widgets to make a drag and drop functionality in your Flutter application. Thank you everyone for watching this video.